Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold, my Mono Dark run. It's time to take on Jasmine. Though I'm not expecting this to be much of a challenge, to be honest. I put in quite a bit of training last night and raised Houndour up to level 35, so I'm bringing the heat, okay? Really intense heat, so I suspect, Magnemite and all of them are just gonna fall like dominoes at this point. It's hard to stand up to, the power of Flamethrower, after all. It's an intense move. And let's face it, Magnemite's not exactly, got the best defenses out there. The reason why I didn't really put that much focus on Magneton while I was doing the, Electric run in Heart Gold. I mean, it just constantly would fail me because it had too, low special defenses. So despite resisting things like Psychic, it would still falter constantly. Steelix is a bit more intimidating, I suppose, but I suspect even it's not going to stand up to a Flamethrower assault, because most of its focus is on physical defense. So, yeah. I'm not expecting any real trouble here. I'm just too powerful. Well, time to finish it. Jeez. I guess I can always try and jump over to Mahogany Town. Normally I wouldn't do that in a run like this, but, it's at least lengthen the episode out just a little bit longer. Albeit it would have me fighting people after Jasmine, which I don't particularly want, but a 2-minute episode seems, ridiculously short. Lacey's just a little too powerful, I guess. I finally did, hand over Shadow Ball to, Sneasel. I did think about giving it Mud Slap, but that I also have given it Strength, so, and I don't want to give up Screech. That's pretty useful to have sometimes, Okay, Pokemon, let's, go for a flight. After all, it's easier to get to Mahogany Town by going through, this point, after all. And it saves me a little time as well. Okay. Heck, great we're going. I may make a visit up to the Lake of Rage. But it depends on how long it takes me to get over to Mahogany Town, though that usually doesn't take too long. Because I don't take the cave system, I just go around it. Sure, you can pick up Defense Curl in the cave, but I usually don't run Rollout as a move option. Suppose if I ever do another, baby run, while I use Igglybuff as my main, I could do that. Let's see, who do I want up front? I don't know, we'll put you up there. I definitely should pay a visit, back to Goldenrod after this, too, and get a haircut. Try and get Umbra closer to evolving, so I can hopefully, again, work on Umbreon. It's definitely something I need to get done at some point, because I keep putting it off. I suppose all of Houndour's training did help. Headbutt. Sure, I could use Shadow Ball, but there's not much reason to now, is there? Ooh, not a bad pick. Kicking me back hard. I appreciate it. Trust me. At least this trainer doesn't seem as helpless as they look, Well, I need Nidorino, eh? I don't expect this is gonna last very long. Heck, it might get taken out in one hit. Nidorino does have slightly weaker defenses, after all. Close, but no cigar. Okay, finishing blow time. Ugh. Bit closer than I would have liked, to be honest. Would have preferred not be in the red. Mostly because I don't like listening to it make all that noises when I end up in there. Now, who to put up front? I suppose I'd be willing to more take on the Hiker with, Sneasel if I'd given it Surf, but It's just not a move I want to give it. It doesn't have the stats to really make use of it. And there's only so many Pokemon that have a 4 times weakness to Surf anyway. Oh, it's a Diglett. Well, that just means I can breathe fire on it. But yeah, we're not evolving for another 8 levels. Ugh. I have to admit, it does leave a bit of a bad taste in my mouth to wait that long to evolve. But, much like Sparrow, having, your best moves before you evolve is usually pretty helpful, so I want to have Crunch before I do it. But by the time I get there, I'll probably have picked up Sunny Day as well, and potentially Solar Beam, maybe. Though that's definitely gonna be a move for later. Probably another no, I was gonna say Geodude, but no, it's Dugtrio. It's not even another Dugtrio, though. First we had Diglett, so it is different, just not good enough to beat me. It's gonna burn a lot. Jeez. Oh, takes care of Benjamin. Ah, no, the name Benjamin always seems to make me think of Short Circuit for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Oh, yeah. Probably should put Lenore up front. I guess I can put you up front, if I have a Super Potion on hand. Let me check, I should have a Super Potion or two. I like letting Sneasel cut things down every now and again. Darn it. Okay. If it's something interesting, I'll fight it. Oh, Girafarig? Interesting. I can't use Shadow Ball on it. Unfortunately. Well, I can't use its psychic powers on me, but if it did attack, it'd probably hit me with Stomp, knowing my luck. It'd be like, taste the hooves of justice. I don't know, I got a soft spot for Girafarig. It's a very interesting psychic type, I have to admit. And it's pretty solid. At least for casual play. I don't know about competitively if it's viable, but it definitely works casually. It's got enough power physically and on special attack stats to be viable for kind of both. Yeah, I am. I don't suspect there's anything good at the Lake of Rage, but I'm going. Ooh, a Clefairy. I hate these jerks. They're pure evil. Well, you know what it's like with Metronome? This thing's a demon in disguise, and I'm glad it flinched. After all, Sneasel's an even eviler demon. Or at least it wanted to be. It's not very good at it. Well, it takes care of Tiffany, alright. Darn it, another random encounter. What is it this time? Oh, another Girafarig? Well, I guess I can knock this thing on its butt. It's got some decent experience payout. Not as good as, like, Tentacruel, but hey, that's a fully evolved Pokemon, what do you expect? No. Why would I have rare Pokemon? There's only so many rare Pokemon in the world, and you can't get any of them at this point. Another Pokemon I can't use Shadow Ball on. Gosh darn it. I just want an excuse to use it, you know? And I keep being denied. Ah, you got the same strategy going that I do. You know, going for the flinch. Unfortunately, you know, you're just way too slow. Yeah, your poor Pokemon. No one cares. Oh yeah. Guess I'll grab the Max Ether. Do I need it? No. But it's nice to have. I'll leave Sneasel up front, though. I may end up wanting to switch it to out at some point. Your Pokemon's great, eh? So you only got one? I mean, most people catch a team, you know? Why do some of you guys have only one Pokemon? Like, are you just that confident, you know, that Mighty King can take down everything? Let's see... Headbutt. My only option is to try and basically flinch this thing into submission. Good. Sure, I could try and screech at Neil for the win, but I imagine he was gonna double kick my face in if I did that. And it probably would have worked, too. Well, now. Ah, Pokemon Collector, eh? You're not as successful as that guy from 2000, the movie, right? Or, I'm sorry, Pokemon 2000. Yeah, that's a great title, right? Pokemon 2000! Like, that's the best you can come up with? Insert year here? I mean, come on! Oh, a water gun? I mean, come on. That's nothing. Here, I'll hit you with a rock. And prove just how immensely strong I am. I'm like a weaker version of Superman. Oh, that takes care of that, alright. How, fairly easily, I have to admit. Okay, time to go into the lake, I suppose. We gotta take on the Gyarados. I'm pretty sure I got rid of Roar at this point, so I can't just scare it off, you know. I'm not even sure Roar would work on this thing anyway. And I don't really have the balls to catch it, so... I guess we're gonna be going for a kill here. Soften it up a little bit, then try and knock it into submission. Assuming I can survive the thrashing. Please flinch it. Gosh darn it. Oh, it did flinch. Good. And it's dead. D-E-D. Dead. Yeah, I'm taking a joke from a really bad movie. Kiara the Brave. And don't ask me why it's called that, because the original name was Super K. Oh, I know why it was called Kiara the Brave. To rip off that movie, The Brave, by Pixar. I think it's Pixar did The Brave, right? Or was it Disney? I don't really keep track of that stuff, because I've never watched it. Heck, for all I know, it could have been DreamWorks. Well, I suppose I got some skill. I imagine if I say no, you're just gonna keep pestering me anyway. Yeah. Well, next time, we'll be taking care of Team Rocket. For now, let's go get a haircut. After all, the younger brother should be there. Try and raise our happiness values. On everyone's favorite little evolution master. Seriously, why does Eevee get so many forms anyway? It's always a bit weird, you know? Oh, the older brother's here today? Well, that blows. Well, at least he's consistent in how much he does it by. Yes, watch it become silky smooth. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time, we go after the Rockets. Until then, see ya.